Hey everyone, this is Wild and Woolly Gaming coming to you today with my brand new P-59A. Gonna give you a quick review of it and show you some gameplay. So first, and I just want to make this, quick as possible. This thing is awesome. To give you a quick history of it, this was the first, I guess if you want to call it mass-produced, or at least the order was put in for mass production, jet in the U.S. And while it didn't see combat, it was used to train pilots, especially in the conversion from piston engine to jet engine aircraft, specifically the P-80. So to start, this has a 723 kilometer per hour top speed. More likely than not, you will not really ever get to that unless you're in a dive or somehow you reach 9,100 meters in this thing. And really, it takes quite a while. It does not accelerate all too well. The rate of climb is actually pretty fair, and again, this is a 5.3 BR rank 4 jet, which is fairly low, and it's quite a unique plane. But the rate of climb is okay. It's not great, and compared to a lot of other piston engine aircraft, or a lot of piston engine aircraft in general, you're not really going to see an incredible performance advantage by flying this jet. You might even see a disadvantage. But where this plane really shines, and it's something I think took a lot of people by surprise, is the turn time. It's only 19.2 seconds. Can you imagine that? 19.2 seconds in a full turn, and actually, from my time flying this, it feels quite a bit better. This thing feels like it can outturn Japanese fighters, which is to me insane. So let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, I'm just going to show you the ammo options. So interestingly enough, it doesn't have in either of these an aerial, an air target thing, but I'm going to go just for me with stealth. And believe it or not, if you're going for just air targets, the default 37 millimeter is probably best because it's just all high explosive rounds as compared to the universal, which has an armor piercing, and the ground target, which is half and half armor and high explosive. Either way, let's get into this and show you some gameplay. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of, before we get into the fight of it, the middle of this fight, just look at real quick, and this is arcade. I typically play arcade. I've probably explained that in other videos, but the rate of climb isn't too poor. But as you can see, unlike a lot of other jets, especially 6.7, really just 7 and above BR, I'm not really gaining too much speed while flying this. So it's a relatively slow aircraft. All things considered, this is a jet, but it doesn't really behave like one in a way, so at least not like what you're expecting. So the roll rate is actually fairly decent on this, and I'm gonna see if I can go in for this kill on the Firebrand. Firebrands tend to be a little bit bigger, so that might be a better target for me to hit with. Oh no, he's going for me. Got him, but I took some damage. Anyways, that's pretty good. Let's go for this Ilyushin 2. I don't like saying IL2, it's just I prefer to be proper with that. So he doesn't look like he sees me. And this 37 millimeter is a killer. If I could actually hit him. Okay. Got him. Okay, that was good. Not that accurate, but I got him. We don't have anyone. Ah! Oh, thank goodness for this thing's turn rate. Oh man. Maybe I should land it. I'm just so nervous about having someone try to attack me while I'm landing. I almost kind of feel like either of those two fighters will do it, but let's try it. Oh, and an important thing to note, this does not have an air brake, so I'm just discovering that now, or rediscovering it if nothing else, so it's something maybe you want to take into consideration. I don't really know if it's so necessary in a plane like this, being that it is so slow. It'd benefit a plane more like, even the ME-262, over this, but whatever. I kind of feel like I should have, oh wow, this thing lands smoothly. Holy crud. I think it's because it's got like short, stubby, landing gears. That really helps. But and it's like such a wide landing gear. That was really smooth. Wow. Okay. That's probably the best landing I've ever had in this game. The smoothest landing, if nothing else. I'm really didn't expect it, but I'm really impressed by that landing. That's something I did not expect to give this thing praise on, or any plane praise on. That's impressive. So let's see, and again, this is arcade, so, if you're playing realistic, this might not be the best, litmus test, but still, it's pretty accurate. This accelerates like a jet, coming off the landing strip. Got a guy over here. Yep, it's that BF-109 from before. So it comes off just so smoothly because the wings are freaking gigantic on this thing. Wow. For a 5.9, this thing's, or 5.3, this is really smooth. 5.9, it's the P-59. Wow. Okay. I feel like this other P-59 is coming for me, but I gotta gain speed, which is not something that this thing is all that good at. How close is he? I might have luck just turning up into him if he comes for me. But right now I'm just going to focus on speed gain. And again, this is, if you've played any jet, especially the lower tier jets, albeit, higher tier than this, but if you played any jets, you'll probably notice, especially, the lower ones, like maybe even the ME-262, the ones really that have older technology on them, they do not accelerate quickly. You really only start getting into quick acceleration once you start getting into, afterburning jets, so, which this is not. Okay, got him. That was, so this, if you're familiar with the 37mm gun, you'll notice that this, I feel like I'm going to get killed here. This thing does of course I got rammed. So that's how I died. But if you're familiar at all with the 37mm gun, you'll be, or really, especially like the Airacobras and things like that, you'll notice that this is almost like a jet-powered version of that, but with much better handling. So the 37mm in this is great for heavy fighter and bomber destruction, but you're really not going to have a great time of it otherwise. One thing I didn't mention, and I really wish I could have done last match, was actually get into a dogfight with someone without getting killed. And by saying that, I mean I just kind of got killed in which way possible. I didn't really get into a turning fight with someone. But either way, one thing that you could note with this plane is actually it's got decent acceleration beyond 2,000 meters. It's not bad. Okay, I'm turning off, Don't want to fight that guy. I already did my damage. See, now this is not how you should be playing with this plane. Facing a G-14. This guy's still coming after me. What an idiot. Come on, man. Really? Really? But maybe I'm the idiot. So, let's try this again. But yeah, so you're really going to get actually fairly decent acceleration. I feel like this BF-109 is going to come for me again. Which, if that's... Yep, probably. I don't want that. So, I'll see what I can do. I should really be going after this bomber. Will I have the chance? Nope. Whoa. Third person's away from me. But, it's not necessary. Got him. Okay, that 37mm is like, look at that turn rate. I'm really surprised I haven't had the opportunity to show that off yet. Wow. Okay, this 109 might be coming for me, but he's too far away to tell. He's probably going to intercept someone else prior to that. I could go for this Mustang, but he's going to get killed first. Go for this Spit. Nope. Dumb idea. Stupid idea. I can probably outturn this HE-111 though. Whoa, man. Whoa. Got him. Okay, we got a KI-61, and it won't matter. This is not a plane that I'd want to lose altitude on. And as you can see, it's actually pretty decent, again, at altitude. I'm genuinely surprised. It's got an okay climb rate. I wasn't really losing too much speed earlier when I was climbing. X amount of whatever. Okay, I might just back off. Yep. Might be a good time. Okay, backing off. Already got him. And he got me. Ooh, and I got an assist. Wow, all that work for nothing. That's the best. Woo! Yeah! Sweet. Please, shoot me. But that was also my fault. So I'm not even gonna claim it wasn't. But that's just a another thing with this plane. It's like, it's a really good plane. I think it should be at the 5.3 BR. I mean, I don't really... It almost, like I said, functions like a really well-turning piston plane, except with the negatives and some of the positives of a jet. It's a really weird mix. Because it's like, this is about as beta, and I don't like to use the term, but like, this is like almost if you're beta testing jets in like 1942. This is what this plane is. Is it certainly fun? Yeah. But there's also some other issues with it that really, I'm not going to be able to turn all that well here just because of my damage to my plane, but see? Like, that's just frustrating. This BF-109 is coming for me. Maybe. Well, I would have if I was him. Yeah, I can still... Look at these turns, man. Okay. That was fun. So everyone, thanks for watching my channel, for watching my video. Please like, subscribe if you want more. I'm going to probably do an actual review of this with some really... I'm going to try to get, you know, the best gameplay possible once I kind of figure out better tactics with it. Obviously, head-ons are not really the best way to do it. As you can see at the end there, you know, really a turn fight is where this thing excels. You know, it's just such an excellent turner, especially if you can get into a one-on-one dogfight or even a two-on-two. You can really, you know, mop up the enemy, and it's just such a good plane in that regard. So, anyways, guys, again, thanks so much, and you know, hope you guys have a great day. Take care.